Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm making Totally Not at Gunpoint by Chris Wilson to showcase not absolutely horrible minion builds. Um, that's actually kind of fun to use. So let me show you these rat boys on what they can do. So most attacks don't deal much damage, but this big explosion comes from these projectiles, which can scale with multiple projectiles, and they'll trigger when they hit walls, which is kind of weird. You can lead to some really inconsistent damage, especially on bosses. So I actually use Frost Wall on bosses to get around that. Um, a friend of mine suggested that. It's kind of working out. Sorry for the stutters, by the way. English is not my first language, so I kind of struggle sometimes to think on the spot what to say. Either way, as you can see, it clears kind of well. It's nothing like to write home about. So. I mean, given I got a pretty decent weapon, a Squire, a Mage Blood, Calandros, like this is Legacy 2, plus one Spectres. You can get a way better chest though, but it's still good. Yeah, the rest of my gear is kind of mid. It still needs upgrades. So I bought my dog barking in the background. It's asking me to go play with him. Yeah, I'm not gonna with that. Maybe later. So as you can see, it's kind of just cruising along. It's really not that tanky. Right now, it kind of struggles sometimes. I need a bit more ES from a better chess. I've been trying to recombinate some to try to get it. By the way, this is standard. I got some legacy flasks and some legacy gear, but um, yeah, I think it's reproducible in League, but probably a bit weaker. We have to get around some of the problems. But yeah, as soon as I get like a mirror tier chest and a really good ones, I think the build will be a lot better. But yeah, that's it. Um, as for the gear, like I can show you some stuff. The ring is just a fracture ring. I kind of just roll with minion fossils, really easy to get. Um, the helmet is like kind of cheap right now, so I just copped it. Square is like five divines, kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this is like 15 divines right now or something, really cheap. This was like five too. Yeah, kind of cheap stuff, but in the end, it kind of just adds up. And right now, what I've been spending the most money on is stuff I haven't finished, like the new boots, which are synth percent damage boots, and the gloves. Yeah, I'm gonna get more. Yes, yeah, those aren't finished. For now, like Jills are okay. I'm not sure if attack speed, meaning attack speed, or sorry, cast speed, does something for this. I feel like it does, so I've been investing into that. Outside of that, like I got Unending Hunger here. I'm using Divine Shield and um Ghost River, Ghost Dance, just simple clusters with double damage and Feasting Fiends. And I think with the Whispers of Doom and yeah, this minion mastery kind of helps make it tanky. And yeah, the rest is kind of simple, just Storm Shroud. I don't even use like shock on flasks. I don't need it. I got enough on just this and the boots alone. And yeah, that's it. Pretty simple stuff. I can show you the boss right now. Let me run up there. So yeah, the gems too in power. I'm using Waken Minion, a greater volley. You can also use greater multiple projectiles. I don't think the less damage applies to the explosion, just the projectile. So that might be a good idea. I try that. It seems better on Delve because the projectiles get too wide. And you miss some collisions, but on fight spaces it works out really well. Unfortunately, on most arenas it's kind of meh. Doesn't always hit. I use Feleco too. That works. It's amazing, as you'll see in a moment. Like the big explosions multiply. I'm gonna buy an Awaken sometime, but yeah, I think I sold mine a while ago. Um, so outside of that, yeah, just critical damage. On the one that got Firepan, great chance. You can swap out that like for greater volley, something else on the suffix. Crit damage. Lots of options. Really easy to craft. Right now it's unfinished, clearly. Like I'm gonna aug crit next and try to get the last one. Maybe by exalting. I'm not sure yet. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, the chest I'm gonna upgrade soon for a big yes chest. That's gonna be huge. Probably like I don't know, 1K, 1.5K maybe. Yes. Might go for global defenses or fracture specters. Not sure yet. Might lose a specter. Oh, I'm using the perfect. Yeah, I remember the name, but it gives zealotry. The specter that gives zealotry. You can just use another one, another Durang. That's fine. So yeah, as you can see, like it's pretty decent for a farmer. Way too expensive for what it is, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just kind of a pain in the ass because minions are weak, and even this like decent minion build, Spectre build, it's not great. You lose a lot of minions and supports from having to use the helmet, which limits your minions to Spectres only. And yeah, it's okay. Like it's a decent build, but I've got way better builds. This is more of a meme build. It looks great though. I love the visual effects. Reminds me of Herald MTX. And yeah, I can show you a bit of Delve too. Mm, Let me go real quick to the maps. I think I've done like 600 Delve on this. It's not like super tanky, so it kind of gets away with just staying back and waiting for the minions to attack. Um, the build is actually kind of good for Delve. Let me try some 600. No, okay, something not too crazy. Otherwise, this character might die. Yeah, sure, that works for now. Sadly, I don't have a boss right now to showcase. Yeah, as you can see, the projectiles really explode all in the same area. So you might even want to use greater multiple projectiles when in Delve, just because the damage is really consistent and the build works out really well. I can showcase the Frostwall thing. So what I do is I remove provocation. I shouldn't have this abyssal socket. That's fucking up my setup. I need one more gem socket. So yeah, these glows are gonna go to the trash. Um, and yeah, what I use is like, let me just get to a safe place. Um, Frostwall, just manually cast, and that makes all the projectiles explode in the area as they hit the Frostwall, and that makes the damage a lot more consistent. Kind of helps out. I need to remember to use my brands, all that good stuff. Yeah, damage isn't amazing, but I mean it's a minion build doing 600 delve, like a meme specter, so you can't expect much. When I get a really good one, that's gonna make a huge difference. Like the two additional supports from the suffix that I'm missing right now are huge, like massive damage. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of leaning on for future upgrades. As you can see, this is taking a while. I think this guy got some leech or regen or something. Yeah, leech. I might get a try to hope here, grab this, and grab, well, what is it? This? Wait, sorry. This, yeah, it reduces life regen for enemies, so that might solve the issue. But yeah, it's a fun little build. Like, it can kind of do a lot of mapping content. Really hard on bosses to actually play it efficiently, since you need to frost wall on the boss consistently, and you might want to have I don't have the flask here, but a phase run flask. Sorry, phasing flask. Or phase run. You could use that too. Just so you can walk over the frost walls and not be blocked in critical moments. That's basically it. Yeah. Okay. Disguise that. As you can see, it just works. Kind of a meme, but it's pretty funny. I like it a lot, honestly. Oh, by the way, I got instant leech. I didn't showcase that. I got this for stuns. I might get it on Jules just to make it consistent because I have that to stuns a bit, especially on Delve when I get overwhelmed by mobs. Um, all my Jules are just attack speed, energy shield, some other stats like leech and um, movement speed, stuff like that. This Jewel is kind of bad. Yeah, they're mostly bad, but you can't get all that much on the prefixes on this because this is an attack. This big explosion is a spell actually, so there's really no point in like going super hard uh, into that. So yeah, accuracy stuff like that on the for the minions is basically useless. Uh, you can get AoE. This is really amazing. I highly recommend that. I got offerings too and cursed enemy span. That's huge too. This is just our effects. So for future levels, I'm gonna grab this. Um, I might grab an enduring composure. Right now, I have that which is taken, giving me endurance. I have endurance here and minion damage on the elegant hubris. And yeah, basically that helps sustain my immortal call and make me tanky against Fizz, even if I don't have that much armor. Right now I'm working on where is it? Yeah, right here. I'm working on this flask, trying to make this mage wood flask to replace this. Gonna give me about the same armor, but way more movement speed. Um, that's the goal for now. Outside of that, yeah, nothing special. Yeah, I'm gonna replace maybe this jewel. Um, oh, sorry. I probably move this to some other place and get Trello here. And yeah, that's it. Oh, Ascendance is like um, if I drop this resistance flask to go for reduced cost one or legacy one to use to use inspiration with divine blessing. I might get anger on top of all the other auras, so I'd have all the damage auras for this build. Yeah, I have grace, determination. You can swap grace for haste. Just remove this if you want to go for more damage. That's fine. Um, this is also more damage, but I'm going for this regen. This is pretty good. Um, yeah, more damage. Just this is huge. This is massive leech. This is actually necessary for the build to stay alive with instant leech. Since they attack so much and they can shotgun, they just leech a huge amount for you. And yeah, this is just more area of effect, so it's really good as well and kind of necessary. More damage, yeah, just good stuff. Yeah, that's it. See you.